In this video, I'm going to show you how we can create an AI website chatbot in less than 8 minutes that you can sell to small businesses for $200 to $300 per month per client. I'm using one software platform. It's called High Level. It's the one that I use, and it's the one that I want to introduce you to because all of the tools and everything that I'm going to talk about in here is all contained within one software platform that you can use, sell to your clients, and make money month after month. Let me hop in and show you what I mean. So this right here is just a graphical example of High Level's AI employee. Now, I know we're going to be talking about the website chat widget on this particular video, but just to let you know, AI employee handles multiple different things. We're going to be focusing on just the website chat widget because right now, if you're looking to start a business, all you need is one service. That's it. One simple service that you can sell to small businesses and get started. And once you start seeing progress, then you can easily sell them more. So you can start out with the website chat widget, convince them, show them how it works and how they can benefit from it. And hell, if they don't even have a website, I'm going to show you in this demo how you can actually use High Level's AI features to just create a website for them. And you can give them a website as long as you can continue to charge them for the website chat widget. And you can also charge them for website hosting if you want as well. So it's going to be completely up to you how much you could charge, but these type of website chat widgets easily go for on the low end 200 to 300. And if you want to include some of the other AI features like the voice AI feature here that I'm not really going to go over, but if you want to include that as well, that's like another $500 a month. So we're up to $700, $800 a month just using this AI employee from what you see right here. So let me start showing you some of the things that this feature can do. So what can the AI website chat widget do? And how can it help small businesses? And why the hell would they want to buy it and use this? So number one, customers expect businesses nowadays to have a website. If you don't have a website, you're almost not legit because they're so cheap, they're so inexpensive, and they're so easy to make. You can create websites, but it's a matter of how is that website being hosted? Who's maintaining that website? What other type of components you put on that website that can help customers when they visit that website, get their questions answered, and even get appointments booked? That's what I'm going to show you how this works in this video. So the AI chat widget is solely geared toward putting it on a website. Once it's on there, the customer can see it, they can interact, they can ask questions, and you can even get an appointment booked all directly from the website without the business owner even having to take one phone call. So with this particular setup here, the AI chat widget actually works in conjunction with another component within the AI system called Conversation AI. Now, Conversation AI is the AI brain. The website chat widget is just the visual interface, but then when the question gets asked, the chat widget hands it off to Conversation AI, which in turn answers the questions and replies back, gets the appointment booked, and things like that. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just show you the website creation widget. That's the AI portion of being able to create a website for this particular business. And this example, I'm going to use Bob's Plumbing. Okay, we're going to help good old Bob. He does great work. He charges a fair wage, but Bob is just a one-man show and he needs help. He needs technology. He needs to make sure that he can respond to customers. And he's just tired and frustrated of losing customers every day because his insurance won't let him answer the phone while he's driving. That's against the rules. And he can't answer the phone while he's with a customer because he has integrity and ethics, and that just will not allow him to disrespect a current customer by answering the phone and speaking to another customer while he's trying to service them. So right now what we want to do is I'm going to hop down here to the area called Sites. Now, just to let you know, Level has hundreds of features, and there's a lot of menu options in here. There's a lot of sales, invoicing, things like that can happen in here, but we're only going to focus on a few pieces of just selling the AI portions inside of High Level. And that's all we're going to be focusing on today, because that's all I want to show you is how you can start one thing. You don't have to be techie. You just click on a few buttons, answer a few questions, and the service gets set up. Let's hop in. So right now we're going to go over here to Websites, and we're going to use this feature at the top here with Build with AI. So once we're here, we're going to click on Build with AI. Now I'm getting this started because this process does take a few minutes to get completed. So I want to go ahead and at least get this started so we have at least a website that we can show and practice on how the website chat widget is going to respond later. So right now there's two modes, a basic mode with this AI and advanced mode. We're not going to do the advanced mode for today, but just to show you, this is the assisted one where you can just simply type in information to build the website. By the way, guys, if you're interested in signing up for this, there's a 30-day free trial that you can actually have High Level sign up for it, get customers paying you before you even have to pay High Level. And when you sign up, all the stuff I'm showing you here, you get a whole bunch of pre-built components that you can just copy and paste. You don't even have to build this. I'm giving this to you, and you have access to me as a coach. but we're not going to be doing the build here because that's a little bit more complicated. So it's just going to answer a few questions. So right now we're going to be doing Bob's Plumbing. If I could type, please forgive me for my typing here. Bob's Plumbing. What business niche are we in? So we are in the home services business. There's several of them here, but we're in home services because that's where plumbing is. Goals of this page. The goal of this page is to book appointments, period. But the whole point of when people come here, yes, it would be great to generate leads, but we're not looking at leads for Bob. We're looking at, can I get you appointments, Bob? Because that's why you're going to be paying me $300 a month, because I get appointments booked on your website that you weren't getting before. So I'm generating revenue that didn't exist. And that's why you're paying me. So the target audience, we're going to be dealing with individuals and consumers. What are you offering? There's a lot of different things you can offer, but we're offering a product or service package because we're a plumber. Now I just want to show you here, this is not just for English in America. Right now we are going to do English here because that's just going to be the easiest for me, but you can do Spanish, French, Dutch. There's multiple different languages that you can configure inside of a high-level platform. It is multilingual, but we're going to do US, and we're going to choose the tone. What kind of tone do you want particular website? Do you want it to be professional, friendly, luxurious, premium? Bob's not going to be the luxury premium guy. That's not the kind of thing we want. So we're going to be friendly with Bob. We want it to be a friendly website. So a couple more options, and then we're going to click on generate. Now, we have to leave the screen open while this thing continues to run. The AI is going to do its thing, and it's going to build a website. We're going to come back to that later. So right now, the first thing we want to do is we want to come under sites, and we actually want to create the chat widget. So up here at the top in the menu, we're going to click on the area that says chat widget right here. We're going to click on the button that says new. Now there are going to be a lot of chat widgets that you can build in high level. The cool thing about it is that I really like this all-in-one chat widget, because right now when you have that chat widget, you can basically configure what mechanism you want the customer to communicate on. But for this particular example right here, I want to use a live chat, because a live chat, it opens up and it just says, hey, it communicates with people, and it's just be able to answer a question, and then the AI responds, asks for information, books the appointment, and we're going to be going back and forth with that. So I'm going to choose live chat. Now, ultimately, I don't need to do anything else here. Literally, if I wanted to, I could come here and change the appearance. I could change sort of this bubble color. I think I'm in the way here. Let me move over. So right now, if you take a look, you see this down in the bottom right corner. This is the chat widget. So during the build of the chat widget, it gives you what the chat widget looks like. So you could change the color. I'm just going to make this purple. I could change the bubble here if I want to do a different color. For this widget customization, I could change the avatar. I can come here and say replace. And for Bob, where's this cute little guy right here? Okay, we'll use this graphic right here for Bob. And notice down here in the bottom corner that now the avatar changes to this nice little plumbing icon. And I'm going to click save. I'm going to leave the name as just chat widget 1 for this sake. So this is the first component that we're building. So now we actually have the chat widget. Okay. So now we have to build a couple more pieces. The next one we want to build is literally, we're going to need to build the AI brain. This is the conversation AI piece, but one of the things about this is we're going to have this thing book appointments. We're going to show you how we can book appointments with this and just how easy this thing works just from the simple setup that I'm doing. But before I do that, I need to create a calendar for Bob, because I'm going to need to have select from a drop-down list what calendar I want to book appointments to. So I need to do that first. So right now I'm going to come over here to calendars. I'm going to go to calendar setup. I'm going to click on new calendar. And right now there are several calendars you could choose from. We're going to do service booking, because that's what we do. We book services. And I'm just going to call it Bob's Plumbing. That's what I'm going to call a calendar. Now I do have to select one staff member. I'm going to use myself here. Ray Daniel. I have to choose at least one staff member for this one. And then I'm going to click confirm. And right now that's going to create the calendar. That's all it takes. Now there's one more thing I have to do. So with this, let's find Bob's Plumbing. I'm going to come in here and edit this. I need to change the availability of this thing. So right now, meaning when does the AI book appointments? Notice right now, if you take a look here, we already at weekdays, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Perfect. So we don't need to adjust anything there, but that right there is just something that we want to come in and check, because this right here are the appointment slots that the AI is going to use. So it's going to be from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. is whenever the appointment is going to be booked. Now we can actually come back and configure the other brain. This right here is really going to be taking the most time, setting up sort of the AI brain. So right now we're going to come inside of Conversation AI, and we're just going to click on the option that says Create Bot. Now there are several different ones. We're only going to be doing live chat. So I want to make this basic, simple, and easy. So right now we're going to choose Guided from Setup. Now, one of the things we do have to configure is a brand voice. Now, what is a brand voice? A brand voice, we're going to be communicating with customers. So the AI needs to know what tone, how to speak to somebody. Do we want to be layman's term, laid back, friendly? Do we want to be professional and stuff like that? So you have to kind of give it a tone. Now, if you click on this, you can just come down here and there's only two options that you get. You can get the brand name, which you would put in Bob's Plumbing. But for this one, if we open this up, we see the tone, professional, friendly, trustworthy. We just have to choose a tone. That's it. And all this does is just gives AI the ability to sit back and say, okay, how should we speak to the customers through the live chat widget? What's the tone that we're using? But appointment booking. So here we're going to select this, and we're going to choose Bob's Plumbing. I chose Bob's Plumbing, and I chose the tone to be friendly because Bob was a friendly guy. So right now we're going to click on Next. Here's the most important thing on this screen. These are all the different options or channels that are called that you can actually monitor with this system. So we're going to uncheck Instagram, no. SMS, the regular text-based chat widget, no. We are going to leave the live widget. We're going to uncheck WhatsApp because we only want it to respond to live chat. Now, with this, we're going to respond. The response time is just going to be 2 seconds. And we want to make this our primary bot. This is the primary one that's going to be speaking here. So once we do that, we're going to click on Next. Here, we're going to say we want to collect all this information, meaning name, email, phone, street address, city. And if we wanted to, these are all questions. Ask the user for their name, ask for their email. This right here is all the things you're telling AI that you want to do. So right now we do need to select this, and we're going to choose a calendar. So right now, if we see with a list of calendars, we're going to be choosing Bob's Plumbing calendar. And whenever we do that, we're going to go ahead and click Save. Now we're almost done. Right now, there are a couple of different modes. One is just to have this brain turned off. I'm actually going to select autopilot mode. That way it can respond automatically and do things like that. The suggestive way is more a manual process. We don't want manual. We want it to be automatic. So I'm going to choose autopilot and click Save. Now with this, we notice that we have our new one up here, but we've created it, but we haven't trained it yet. So now we have to go in and tell it. Right now, we're going to be dealing with the plumbing business. High level is something called knowledge bases. That's exactly what we're doing here with AI. We're kind of giving it a large amount of information. It's going to read it, process it, and then it's going to be able to understand about that particular kind of business. Because again, if you sign up using the link in this video description, I'm going to give you all the knowledge bases that you see. You'd have to create these things manually if you did it, but I've already created about a dozen or so for popular businesses that you could just use right off the bat. So right now we're going to go into bot training. And here we're going to sit back and click on the button that says add knowledge base. And I'm going to blow this up a little bit, but notice we have, if you're a service business, if you want people to learn about AI, massage therapists, landscaping, plumbers, and so forth, we've got several in here. But right now, we're going to choose plumbers, and that's all we need to do, and click Save. Now, whenever we do that, now the AI can read the information. It contains maybe 30 to 60 different frequently asked questions that I've already built regarding common questions that customers ask plumber that they should respond to. Okay, so that's all you're doing here. And once we have this, now the bot is ready to go. You could test it over here if you want to, but I'm going to sit back and do this on a live site and just show you all the components of how you do this. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and click Save. So now that the bot is saved, that's it. Now we have a website, by the way. If we click back over here to the website, now we see we have this website. I'm going to pop this up and let's take a look at it. But this is a website for Bob's Plumbing, expert plumbing, friendly service. It generated all of this. So if you wanted to, you could even send this over to Bob and say, Bob, you don't have a website. All you have to do is just click on something, come over here on the right-hand side, and all of these are your configuration options you have. But let's just, for simplicity, just take a look and just look at the site. But it built this entire site and so forth for Bob. So you can use this as an example to show how to connect the website chat widget. You could publish this for Bob. You can get a domain for Bob and all the other kinds of stuff for Bob and get him completely set up. And again, most of the time, a lot of people charge their customers $97 a month for doing website maintenance as well as website hosting. Keep this in mind. You're going to be the all-in-one person for Bob. Bob, your website is here. Bob wants to make a change to his website, change anything. They're going to contact you. You're going to update the website, and you're going to just continue to charge Bob $97 a month if you want to, as well as $300 a month for the website chat widget, which we haven't connected yet. Because keep in mind, we've also connected a calendar. So now Bob has scheduling, and all of the customers that schedule are going to automatically be placed inside of high-level CRM. So the customer information, the name, phone, email, things like that, that we're going to be able to collect using the AI chat widget goes directly inside of the CRM system. So now Bob can sit back and keep track of all of his customers. You can have automations inside of high level, send notices out for, hey, your appointment's coming up in 24 hours. Hey, in 4 hours, Bob's going to be there. Hey, Bob's going to be there in an hour, just to make sure in case they need to cancel or reschedule. All that stuff can be built inside of the high-level platform to allow the customer to do that. But this right here is just what you could set up, and just keep this in mind. I know I've been doing several things, but just literally ask yourself, are any of the things that I've done things that you could do if you had a high-level account and just being able to practice on this a couple of times? I didn't do anything complicated. I just made selections, choices to build the website, Now the website's here. I would have to go through and connect a domain and things like that, but that just maybe takes another few more minutes if I wanted to do that for Bob. So just trying to show you an example of how you can overcome. If you want to sell a website chat widget, they obviously have to have a website. Okay. Now there's about 1 or 2 more steps you have to do if the website already exists and it's external, little piece of code that you copy and paste on their website and you still get the exact same thing. But I just want to show you a cool feature of how you can offer websites for free or even charge report. You can say, hey, I'll build one for you for free, but you have to pay me $97 a month for hosting and maintaining the website for you. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come down here to our sites, come to websites, and we're going to take a look. We see we've got Bob's Plumbing. The website is here. So we're going to open that up. Now, one of the things we're going to do here, follow me, settings. And from here, we're going to scroll down towards this chat widget right here. We're going to click on that. We're going to choose chat widget 1. That's the chat widget that we created, if you remember the name, and click save. That's it. So now we've created, just a quick recap. We've created the website chat widget. We've created the calendar. We've created the AI brain. We've taught it how to what business we're talking about. So the plumbing business, so it can be able to answer questions and things like that for the plumbing business. And with that, it's actually connected to the website in probably around 8 minutes. You could probably get it done in 5 minutes to get this thing finished. So let's go back to the website. Let's click on refresh and see how well this works. Now I need to move myself over because guess what? Look at what we got down here in the bottom corner, this nice little purple icon that we configured. And if we click on that, now we have a question. Enter your question below and the representative will get right back to you. Okay. So let's just see. Let's just type in hello. Okay, great. Give us a moment trying to set up a session for you. So now this is what a customer would experience. So now the AI is thinking, okay, so it's going to be asking for the name. Right off the bat, I'm going to type in my name, Ray O'Daniel. Let's see what happens here. And then again, this is the customer on Bob's website. So now the customer could click on this and start getting information. Thank you. What's the best email I could use for you? Okay. Ray@gmail. I'll tell you what, let's just stop right here for a second because this is what a customer may do. Can I ask a question? So right now, people might be like, okay, I'll give you my name, but before I start giving you information there, I just want to ask a question. And again, this is basic setup. We could have gone in and customized this more if we wanted to, but we just did something basic. It says, of course, Ray, go ahead and ask a question. Also, when you get a chance, what's the best email for you? Okay, so here's a customer. Before we continue, can you tell me your fees or costs for service? Let's just see how well this works. So right now it's answering. It says, hey, Ray, I actually don't have specific fee or cost information to share right now. Now, why did that say that? It said it for one particular reason, because all the knowledge bases that I have, whenever you sign up, I don't put cost information in there. Why is that? Because I don't want my cost information to mess up anything that you're doing for your current customers. One of the things you have to do is add cost information in here. But let me just show you real quick. I'm going to come back in here to the AI agents, and I'm going to come back in here to the knowledge base. And I'm going to go to the plumber's knowledge base, and I'm going to open that up. And I'm going to go to the frequently asked questions, and I'm going to add an FAQ, real live right here. Question is, what are your costs or fees? So that's going to be the question. The answer, we charge, let's just say $125 for a service call. If it takes longer to repair, the tech will provide an estimate, something like that. But now that we've added this in here in real time, now I'm going to come back here to the same thing. We didn't do anything and just say, this is a customer. I understand, but I want to know the costs before you come out. Customers don't want to sit back and hire you. You get there and it's, oh, minimum fee is $800. They would have never said yes to that if they would have known that. But now that we do this, the AI has additional information. It should be able to sit back and respond to that here inside of the chat widget in real time. So you should sit back and say, I'm going to go back here and now I'm going to reconfigure this and look at that. Ray, it used my name. So right now it had the name. So it used that as a personalization. Ray, we charge $125 for a service call, which covers 30 minutes. So it used the exact answer I just put in real time to update this. That is pretty cool. And that's one of the things that you can do. If Bob does run across questions or you find out somehow that the questions aren't extensive enough, you can always add to that and then it updates the AI agent in real time as you see. Okay. So now that we've done that, we could say, great I need my kitchen's faucet replaced. It's leaking. When can you come out? So again, I'm just trying to create a normal conversation that a consumer may have. And again, this is a website. Never spoken to Bob, never called Bob office. Bob is under a sink somewhere earning $125 for service call while this system works on his website and gets him more customers. Let's just see what you. Thanks for letting me know about the kitchen faucet, Ray. We can definitely help you with that. Before we go, what is the best email address I could use? Now, I did this one time. I'm going to be upfront and honest. I didn't see email address. I just saw address. So I did 123 Main Street, Atlanta, Georgia. So now here's what the AI is going to do. It's smart enough to understand that what you just put in is a physical address and not an email address. So what does it say? Thanks for sharing your address, Ray. I'll need your email to keep things moving along. See, so now I'm going to just give you the email address of ray@gmail.com. Keep in mind, this is all AI. So now I'll give it my email address, which is for sharing your email address, Ray. What's the best phone number to reach you at? Okay, so let's do this. Give it a phone number. So now it's gathering all the phone number information. What would be the best city? Originally, I'm from the same. So now I've given it pretty much everything that it wanted to. So now it should have all the information it needs to start booking an appointment. We've already connected the calendar. So now it should sit back. If it's doing right, perfect. So now it says, okay, great. Thanks for confirming. Here are the earliest available times for this. And again, Monday, it's giving you real time, Monday the 18th at 8 o'clock and stuff like that. So what time do you want? So I'm going to choose the 8:45. So I might need to do a little bit more configuration because these are like 8, 8:15 when they literally should be more like 8, 9, 10, 11. But again, that was my mistake. I could just go in, take me another 30 seconds to fix it. But for this example, I'm just going to let it go. I'm going to do 8:45 a.m. So now I put in the time, whatever I want. And now it's going to go through and say, Ray, I booked you for Monday, May 18th, 2026 at 8:45 a.m. Your kitchen faucet replacement. But once you get this set up, it takes minutes to set up. The service is now worth, if you created the website for them, $300 a month, plus $97 for hosting or $50 for hosting, whatever you want to charge Bob for it. But now he has a website. He has a website chat widget. You've shown him how appointments can be booked. High Level has templates that you can use for appointment bookings. But again, if you actually sign up using the link in the video description for High Level, you would get all the automation to everything that you need to make this a 100% complete system for you. Copy and paste it in your account and you're good to go. But this right here is how you can build an actual AI service business where once you get this stuff set up, I don't need to touch this again unless I need to go in and update the knowledge base. But other than that, there's nothing else that needs to be done. Bob's system just works. His website works. The AI chat widget works. Every month, $300 plus 97, let's call it 400 bucks a month in your account for doing this 10-minute setup for Bob. And now in the future, Bob can come to you and say, you know what, Ray? You know what? I'm really getting a lot of phone calls for this. Do you have anything that you can help me out with this AI to help me answering phone calls? And you say, well, I guess, Bob, we can include a component inside of your system that answers your phones 24/7. Oh, by the way, Bob, I charge an additional $500 a month for that. So let me just put this up here. You can give Bob a demo of this, a voice AI system, answers the phone calls, does the same thing except with a voice, books appointments, gather information. The same thing that just happened here just happens verbally. That's all. Because it's the same AI brain, if you will. The same brain is doing all of the communicating. It's handling all the conversation AI pieces. It's handling all the voice. It's everything. And this could also be for SMS messages, Facebook, if they have a social media presence where they get communicated or contacted over Facebook or Instagram. The AI can respond to those as well. Just as we saw here, the same AI employee is working all the time. It's just a matter of how much you deploy to the client and how much you charge them. But if they didn't want to get voice AI, you give Bob a demo, show them how that works. Hey, Bob, are you interested? So now Bob is paying $500 a month for the voice. So now you're charging Bob $700 for this. Charge him $800 a month. But once you set this up, you don't ever have to go back and do anything to this. Next month, the system, High Level, is going to charge Bob's credit card $700 a month in your pocket. Boom. You set Bob up last month. Now Bob wants to do voice AI this month. Who knows? He might want to do reputation management and Google reviews next month, which, by the way, you can do in High Level. This is the way High Level works. You can continue to grow and you can help businesses out more and more as they need more and more of your services and get up to the point where you're easily charging customers $1,000 a month for multiple services set up one time that just continue to work month after month and you get paid. Now, imagine if you had 10 bots, 20 bots, and then each month that you sign them up, you spend, let's just go crazy and say 30 minutes worth of setup time. 30 minutes. You set them up one time, $800 a month, $1,000 a month, and then you keep doing 2 of those a month. Month 1, you're making 16, 1,800, $2,000. Month 2, you're doubling that. Month 3, you're up to $5,000, $6,000 a month, and you only have 5 or 6 customers. And once you set them up, they just work. Come on, guys. This is an awesome business model. And if you take a look here, a lot of people get afraid when they deal with AI. Have I done anything here that really just blows your mind that you would say, there's no way I could do that? I'm not going and building prompts and doing all this kind of complicated code stuff. And again, guys, if you're interested, sign up at High Level below. Gives you 30 days free. You get me as a coach. I can help you get this set up. Copy and paste my system. You can be up and working within 1 business day. Thanks so much for watching. Smash that like button. Leave me a comment if you found this useful. Have a great day. Bye-bye.